YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Chief. Welcome back to the channel. Happy Wednesday to you guys. Happy new issue day. We're here at the Coliseum already. We got off of work a little bit early, so we head straight to the shop. You know, we don't waste no time here. And I'm excited. I know we got a bunch to get today, so I'm very happy to be here. If you ask my wallet, it's gonna say otherwise, but I mean, it is what it is. We're here. We got to do what we got to do. Let's go pick up our variants. Let's go pick up our issues. And I'll catch you guys back at the house, all right? All right, you guys, so we're back at the house and I'm so excited to show you guys what I have. I had to essentially switch up the plan a little bit. I was at the Coliseum and I collected some of my books, but unfortunately I wasn't subbed to the books that I was hoping to collect this week, which is on me. That's all on me. I just lose track of what I am subbed to. I'm always picking new stuff up and I don't always get to follow up with the shop to tell them, hey, I want this as a reoccurring book. So with all that being said, there were some books that I did get to grab. There were just a couple of them that I did miss out on, but we made sure to get it back. The ones that I originally missed was the Fist of Khonshu issue 2. By the time I got to the Coliseum, they were completely sold out. Now, I didn't expect that to happen at all, as well as the fact that I thought I was subbed to the book, but it is what it is. Let that be a lesson to you guys. Make sure you guys are subbed to your books. Make sure you guys are telling your shops what you want. But yeah, so I didn't get to get issue 2, which was a little bit of a letdown. Again, that's, you know, all on me. But I was thinking like, okay, I want to get this. There were certain variants that I didn't get to get as well. And I was thinking like, okay, let me go to Acme. But then I looked it up on the GPS and it was an additional 40 minutes to get out there, which usually isn't the case. I also looked at another location for the Coliseum of Comics and it was an additional 40 minutes as well. Just Orlando traffic. So I was sitting there thinking and I remembered that I had another shop near my house and it was called Living Dead Comics. I've been to Living Dead before, but I have not taken you guys there with me. So with all that being said, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of what I've seen in there. It's a great shop. Although it is smaller, they have so much in there. They have such a wide variety, just like many of the shops that I've shown you guys. And it's just great. It's so quiet, so peaceful. You can just enjoy the space and enjoy and take in everything that's there. But I'm going to show you guys a little bit of that. And I'll see you back in a second, okay? All right, you guys, so starting off our list today, we actually got Phoenix issue 5. I'm going to try to run through these pretty quickly just because we do have a stack on us. But yeah, we got issue 5 of the Phoenix here. Had to buy cover A. I enjoy the artist's work so far. I may not have a name for the artist in my head, but I am enjoying what I'm seeing from them. So definitely had to pick this one up. Cover A essential. But along with that, we also got the cover B. We got the Thing variant here. And this one's just silly to me. It always kind of reminds me of the Fantastic Four, the live action, I think in 2004, where they had like Johnny and he was able to use everyone's abilities at the same time and stuff like that. You know, so that one kind of gave me a laugh, but I had to pick that one up. Had to collect the Thing variants. And following that one, we got Storm issue 2. And I'm excited to see what's going on in this one. Unfortunately, we find out that Storm is dying from the issue prior to that, you know, in issue 1. So we'll see what happens here. I'm sure she'll bounce back. You know, I mean, like, you can't have her power up in issue 1 and then all of a sudden, be gone in issue 2. But, we'll find out, I guess. So following that one, we got issue 6 here of Scarlet Witch. Hopefully Storm bounces back, if anything, like Scarlet Witch does, but we'll see what happens. Nobody does it like Scarlet Witch. So we find out more in this one about how she's going to be mentoring homegirl right here, sent by her. And we'll see, we'll see what's going on. We'll see if it's a setup or not. But had to buy cover A. Wasn't really crazy about the other variants, but we got what we needed. So following this one, we got Sentinels issue 2. So we got my guy Sebastian Straw putting in work on the cover, and another fun buy. We'll see if issue 2 is able to put in some work and pick up the hype a little bit for it. At least the hype that I had. Following that one, we got Daredevil issue 15. You see my guy Kingpin, just putting hands on Daredevil. It's just like that sometimes. He gotta take a couple L's every now and again. It's Kingpin, so it's respectable. But had to pick up cover A. I didn't get to get the variants. Neither shops that I was looking at had the Thing variant for Daredevil. But it is what it is. I'll probably have to go to Acme or probably look at the other shops and see if they got them. But we will make sure we get them, though. That's for sure. So going into the next one, we got Black Panther versus Predator, or Predator versus Black Panther. Just a cover buy, or excuse me, just the main cover buy. So I wasn't too crazy about the others. Cover B did look nice, but I mean, I already had a stack on me, so I was just kind of like, I'll swing back around for that one another time. But we got issue 4 here, so we'll see what happens here. Someone actually said in a TikTok I was watching earlier that a lot of times Predator is just kind of written to lose, and I realized that, and I was just kind of like, dang, I hope we get something good from it. But at the end of the day, is he really gonna be Black Panther? I doubt it. So nevertheless, it kind of shot down my hopes and dreams for this issue of having just a crazy twist or something like that. But regardless, it's for the run, it's for the fun, and it's just for the love of comics. So jumping into our next one, we got Moon Knight Fist of Khonshu issue 2. This one I was luckily able to find over at Living Dead, so they really looked out. They had plenty just sitting on the table for me, so I had to make sure I picked that one up. Didn't pick up any variants for that one. I don't remember the variants I was looking at. Oh, there was a 1 in 25 that I was looking at, but maybe we'll find the 1 in 25 at Acme. Acme usually always has 1 in 25s, especially of like the main heroes. So if anything, I'll go pick that one up. But following that one, we got Wolverine issue 3 here, and I couldn't find the back issues for this, but we will make sure to keep hunting. Like I said, I got some back issues from the Coliseum for every new book that I bought today. More on that in a little bit. I'm going to show you guys what I got here first, and then I'll explain how we're going to go about that process. So with the variant cover here, I made sure to pick up the Wolverine issue here. This was definitely a cover buy, but I mean, come on. It's Peely and Wolverine on the cover. It's just kind of cool to see how Fortnite has stretched to the comic scene, and how they're still doing their thing, So I had to make sure I picked this one up along with the other Sabretooth one that I had found. It was like the Meowscles and the Sabretooth. This one here, I was so surprised to find, and so surprised that something like this came out. So essentially what happened is I was just looking around at Living Dead, and I looked at this and I was like, oh, okay, like I'm so far behind on Sonic, but it is nice to look at, and I wouldn't know where to start with it. But luckily I glanced in the corner and I seen that it was a one shot, and I was like, oh man, I gotta take this one. So this is the cover B here. I was originally gonna pick one up, but once I seen like what it was and it was one shot, it just completely flipped my mentality, and I was like, I gotta get both of them. And so this is cover B here, so I had to get that one. And this is cover A, and I love this one just as much, and I was just so happy that I found this for the 30th anniversary. They got the like this type of Sonic the Hedgehog like font and lettering. It just reminds me of when I used to watch the DVDs for the cartoon series back then. And maybe it was like, I'm sure it was like a DVD or some type of VCR. I'm that ancient. Yeah, I know, but yeah, I always used to watch them as a kid, and it was just a lot of fun. So it kind of reminded me of that, kind of brought me back to childhood, and I was just happy to, collect something like that. So that was definitely my favorite buy of the day, and I made sure to pick up some other interesting extras as well, like this Spider-Man Miles Morales, this Doom variant. I don't believe I covered this Doom variant. Maybe I missed it on our weekly comic list, but it is what it is. I got it in my hands now, so that's what's important. I also got another cover B for Moon Man, and there wasn't much convincing that you needed to do for me on this one. They gave me this at the Coliseum, and like I said, it is Moon Man, so I had to pick this one up. I ain't asked no questions. I just bought it again, and that's just the end of that. So this one here is the Avengers Disassembled number 500. It's actually a variant for Spider-Man issue 61, but I'm not really crazy about these. The Coliseum threw them in my box as almost like a kind gesture, and I appreciate it. I'm just not really into like the Marvel and Disney mashups, but maybe I'll flip this one later or something like that. I know there's certain people that actually kind of go hard for those, so it is what it is. But to wrap up here, we got X-Men issue 7, and I love this cover that we have here. They had it at the Coliseum. They had a stack of them, and I was surprised that I missed them when I was originally getting number 7. Maybe I didn't look at the wall that well, but we got them now. And I think it's just such a cool cover. How action-packed it is, how everyone's just squatting up on the Sentinel. But I thought it was a lot of fun, and that brings our list to an end here. So that is what we got here at the shops today. Like I said, it was completely unexpected that we had to kind of change course and go to Living Dead. I was hoping to save a couple more shops for you guys just as for another video, but it is what it is. You guys got to see it, and we'll definitely be revisiting shops that I've shown you guys. Definitely be showing you guys more, so stay tuned for those. But yeah, it was completely unexpected, and luckily I have multiple shops. I'm so blessed to have multiple shops in my area for this particular reason, as well as they pick up different variants. They have different 1 in 25s, have different ratios, different incentives. The list goes on. So I always have stuff around me, so there's no excuse for me to not go to a shop. With all that being said, I didn't get to use my back issue bucks like we intended. I was hoping to use them on maybe like Wolverine back issues, or maybe some of the other heroes that I didn't get to collect some of their stuff. But this is the currency for the Coliseum that they give you when you buy new books. And you get $1 for every new book that you buy. So sometimes I'll just stack up on them, and just utilize them at a different time. So you can use them, if I'm not mistaken, towards different items in the shop, just not new comics. I think I got that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. If there's someone watching this that knows more about it, let me know. But to my knowledge, I think you can use them at different for different items. So that's a great way for them to give back. They have such an amazing system that they offer the subscribers. So with all that being said, you guys got to get out of here. I got some books to read. You guys hopefully got some books to read. Hopefully you guys are subbed to your books and not making the mistake of missing out like I did. Make sure you guys are reading. Like I always say, get into something old, get into something new. And let me know what you guys are reading. Let me know what you guys are interested in. If there's books that I missed, if there's something that you wanted to see, let me know about it in the comment section. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if nothing else. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'll see you.